Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.
Hello and welcome to a beautiful Saturday afternoon for some Rocket League action. I'm Curtis Hove Collings alongside
Willow Mute Chaos Bridges.
And today we have a tournament for you guys all weekend. This is deciding the first and second divisions for NECC action. We got some good matches going up here. The first one, UMass. And then if we're able to win this, hopefully, you know, how the tournament shakes up.
Fingers crossed.
We might face off against the Indiana Hoosiers. And if we do win that, but we'll see ranked coming into this tournament. If we're able to make a run like that, then we'll face off against Davenport. And that would be pretty incredible.
I have hope.
Yes,
I always
do
have
too.
hope.
I mean, I like the guys. We can see them on screen right there. We got Chunk. We got Rashiel. We got 80. All these players excellent, and their competitive rankings very good. Chunk, the best player and team captain, of course, a 2K rating. 80 can get all the way up to 19K, even 2K if he really, you know, locks in.
Yeah.
And Rashiel, his last season with the team, his last semester, I think, here at Conestoga.
That's actually really sad to hear.
Yeah, because this is a unit that's been together for a while. They play great together. He's got an 1800 competitive ranking, and you can see them locked in, munching a Rice Krispie square.
I did see a Rice Krispie square box on the recycling, so I think I now know who has them.
Yeah, we know the culprit now, but this is very big here for Conestoga. In the past, the NECC first and second divisions were invite only, and it was based on how you did in the previous season, but switching over to a play-in style, and that means anyone could get in. If we started a team, we could even get in.
Really?
No, we're not good enough.
Okay.
No, not nearly good enough. But a very exciting day here for the boys on our Rocket League team. It is a double elim tournament, so they can lose one match and still be in the clear. But if they do lose both, they will not be playing tomorrow.
It's unfortunate, but like I said, every time I come into these games, I always have hope. No matter how much I'm told that the team might lose or win, still have hope. You have to. Someone has to cheer for them.
Someone has to be an optimist around here.
Exactly. They can hopefully feel energy from the void that we are sitting in.
Hopefully. The blank void of this room where there's no entrance and no exit and no windows to know what time it is
No
outside.
corners either?
Nope. Oh, hopefully, yes. As the COD team discovered that corners are not their friends. But Rocket League tonight, it's going to be exciting. I mean, this is a team that, I mean, Conestoga, we've been together for almost a year now. These are guys that know each other well, and you got to hear a little bit of their comms and their scrim beforehand. Tell us a little bit about that.
I did. That was, yeah, the coach gave me his headphones and kind of just told them, you know, heavy comms. And it was like rapid fire. You know when your baby first starts talking and then they just don't stop talking?
I don't have a baby, so no.
If you have a baby, you might know. But it was just, they were on top of it. Every single move they made, they were talking and communicating. It was wild to hear.
Yeah. And that's the fun of Rocket League, is it almost turns you into an auctioneer.
It sounded like it. I felt like I was at an auction for this single ball and a goal.
And so that's the fun part. That's what we're going to be looking forward to here. The matches are best of 3 instead of best of 5, as we typically see. I think that's just different for the tournament, so we can actually get games finished in time.
Yeah.
Because if we did best of 5s and we made it to the 5th the 5th match, it would be we'd be here all night.
Most likely.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, the guys are good, and I really hope that they, you know, don't have to go to a 3rd match. I hope that we're you know, locked in as we can be. We are the 6th ranked team of the entire bracket, which I think is crazy good for them.
Yeah. And as you can see, we are just right into the game. Yeah. The boys are already going for it, which
Hopping
is
into
nice
it,
to
and
see.
Chunk almost scoring a goal immediately. That one just off the crossbar there, as they are really bringing it to them. In the, oh my goodness, a goal already, Rochelle. Wow. That only took them 47 seconds, already getting it.
The game pace has been set.
Just buzzing like bees that smell some fresh flowers immediately in that orange end of the map. And all we saw cutting over to the game was
just
them. Just them in the crease the entire time. As there's the kickoff, a 1-0 game, and there they are immediately in the orange side of the end. Rochelle on it there, but the defensive play from UMass getting the ball out.
But even though they are pushing it to our side, we will more than likely see the boys just bounce it straight back to them and be like, you know, we're taking this.
Yeah, and there's 80 going up, getting the ball, and you can see him in the bottom left of your screen, absolutely locked in. As the ball in the orange side there is the Chunk able to get it, and he's had some pretty magical highlights fighting around the wall, carrying around that ball. As the UMass team is Newton's Second Law, Vince, and Max.
Newton's Second Law is a pretty cool gamer tag, I won't lie.
And not as cool as Max or Vince.
Or the Chunk.
Or the Chunk. No, Chunk's a great name. Don't even say that.
I do love the Chunk's name.
The ball still on the orange side of the court here, as unable to get any possession on it is UMass. Just Conestoga constantly flying around. As it finally gets cleared out to the blue side, and 80's right there.
Back.
Exactly. As 80 almost making a great shot in the sky with that one, just missing the far top right corner. As here's Vince doing some pretty neat air boosts, but got 3 men on Conestoga's back ready for it.
Yep, and it looks like Rochelle is just making sure that ball gets shot right back to them when they bring it to us.
As there's a play in front crossing, but Rochelle unable to have the speed on that. Continuously buzzing though. The Conestoga Condor are all over the ball right now. In the crease again for the UMass squad. They are able to clear it out, but unable to breathe comfortably as Conestoga is putting on the pressure like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, honestly, Conestoga is really good at putting pressure on when they need to, and it's really nice to see that even with our Rocket League team, where you may see this game and think, it's just cards and a ball. It's really not. It's significantly more than that, and as someone who does not play the game, it is insane to see such high level play it compared to just casual.
Exactly. As someone who does play the game casually, I have about 70 hours. I can tell you confidently right now I can't do an air reset as the Chunk almost gets another shot on net. Max with a terrific save. The game being stingy, not giving him an epic save for that one. As the ball bounces out front of the net. Only 1-0 still, as we only have 2 minutes left in this one. No team able to get proper possession. No plays being ran. This has been a back and forth game. Trading possession so far. A lot closer than the early goal would have indicated as 80 moves it into the orange side of the ice.
80 just bouncing that ball up in the air. He was not letting that thing touch the ground. But we just... One chance. One chance is all I want, and I want to see that ball in their net. Not our slow, because I don't like the way this is going now.
Yeah, Vince carrying that ball, just juggling it properly, but Rochelle now with the speed. 80 gets an explosion there. That's one extra man on the field there for Conestoga, unable to capitalize on it though, as this has just been a ping pong match so far. Back and forth action.
Nothing like a ping pong. Okay. Yeah, you know it.
Nothing like a ping pong match for a little bit of car soccer. As 80 again, always just in the air chasing down that ball. It's been like a dog at a park. Just incredible stuff there as we got 1 minute remaining in our first of our best of three as UMass putting on the pressure right now, but the chunk right back to get it out. Newton's second law unable to make a effective clear on that, but they keeping it in the blue side.
Here goes 80 pushing it up, and even if we don't get a second goal, we will still take this game. But knowing our team, I have hope that they'll push it and get a second one, make it 2-0.
Yeah, neither member of either team able to just get speed on the ball. It's just kind of been sitting there in the crease for this orange team. It's just bouncing around still. Neither team able to get it, but UMass does get the clear right back into the zone, though. Conestoga is going to attempt to make some more plays as we only have 15 seconds left in our first match. 1-0 is the score. Ball in the air, and we will see how this ends up. Into the blue side of the court. The chunk has it, but Vince ended up with possession. 1 second left as the ball hits the ground. And that doesn't end it yet. No, it hits the ground with only 2 seconds left. They're keeping it up. UMass has to score to force overtime here as the chunk trying to clear it. And Blue ends up taking the first match. A very good showing from our boys here at Conestoga.
Ooh, Chunk with 2 shots on goal, but it was 80 that ended up taking the shot, and he had an assist.
Oh yeah, 80 with 3 shots all over the ball in the first matchup. I mean, he was locked in during the scrims, and that's just terrific play to see in the first match here. Really bringing it to UMass, and I don't know if you can ask for much else other than scoring more than 1.
Yeah, I feel like the next goal is getting 2, but I will gladly take 1.
And I'll take a shutout all day and twice on Sundays. That's huge for the Conestoga team. Big shutout, and this is something we will see with the Conestoga squad, and something I've seen in my time broadcasting this team is that we will get a 1-0 game, and this next one might be 5-4.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we'll see how they recover from this. We'll see if they get more goals. They were getting plenty and plenty of shot opportunities. A very good defensive outing there from UMass, only keeping it to a 1-0 deficit.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, I don't play this game, so seeing this is kind of mind-blowing.
It's kind of incredible stuff.
It really is.
They are so good at this game.
Yeah.
I mean, all of our Conestoga athletes are just like leagues above what the average person can do, but like specifically for Rocket League, these guys are the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop. Like, they're some of the best players I've seen with my 2 eyes. I mean, if I went and faced them with my friends, I was talking about a 5-4 game, they would like 12-0 us. As starting up here, our second game, all in the orange side, but immediate clear. The chunk back on that and gets a demolition.
First that we've seen yet, but as you second one, there was a second one. I did not see it, but as you were saying earlier this week when they played, they were big on demos. Which is kind of, I mean, I love me a demolition derby, so seeing it here, I will gladly take it.
Yeah, taking a man advantage is huge as there's 80 trying to get a flip reset on the ball, unable to do so as they are holding good possession in the orange side, and every single time it's come to the blue side, they've had a man there as Rochelle meets him in the middle of the ice on a crossing attempt. I keep saying ice, it is grass. As the chunk attempting to clear it out, but we see the UMass team putting on a lot of pressure and not letting it get into their own zone, but here the Conestoga Condors come, trying to get possession. This one riding along the wall as the chunk ends up sending it almost in front of the net here.
We might get a good setup here, but Newton's...
It's just going back and forth. As soon as the Condors get the ball, immediate clearing, and right back the other way. Oh my goodness, neither team able to really get anything going as that's coming in front of the net. That's across the chunk, sending it a little too far that time. I think he wanted to maintain possession and
I think so.
Around. Yeah.
But one little tiny push to the side would have been our first goal, but that's okay. We have many more opportunities. Much like
a big shot here, opportunity. 80 just missing the net wide right.
Ooh.
Oh man, that one pigeoned off the wall right in the good way for them. The chunk, you see him constantly back, the anchor for the team. Elias, that's a big shot on net, but Rashiel again. What a big save. He's been all over that and always catching the ball in midair. These are crazy catches as 80 comes in and gets the goal past 2 defenders of the UMass team.
Thank you, good sir. 80.
Take a little victory drink. Yeah. He's debating whether or not that was worth it.
Yeah. He's going, did I maintain a good thing? Yes, you did. You did.
That was a pretty excellent goal with 2 members of the UMass defense back. We have a
Chunk
face-off
looks
again.
like he got the first hit on that ball.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely, as they're back in the blue zone, attempting to get it clear, and maybe 80 and Rochelle can combine here for something, as 80 trying to put it out front. He gets a good bounce in. Rochelle does not get the angle, though, on the flying shot. That one just pops
But
up
80's
above
popping
the net.
back in to push it back to where he wanted it.
Oh, they're
Just
unable,
missed it.
unable to get it, unable. They're always the bridesmaid, never the bride here. Whenever they're putting the ball right in front of the net, it's just always getting cleared the last minute, as here's 80 and Rochelle going on it again. Bees swarming, coming in, trying to get the crossbar hit in, but unable to. They're all over this. Max and Rochelle in midair, and Max does win that battle.
The Chunk pushing it back out. Are we going to see 80 push it back? Almost.
Just not on the correct angle.
But he's getting it lined up again.
A big play on the air there. The air choke. Chunk also reaches it. 80
Come
off the
on, buddy.
rebound. Oh, the shield just misses wide left. They are buzzing right now as we have 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in our second match. If they are able to win this one, they will advance to the next round. We've got games every 30 minutes, so you can expect to see us again at 5:30. I hope, and I hope I didn't cast or curse them, as another shot goes off the post. Oh my goodness. This has been an intense action. UMass and Conestoga both taking it to each other, for Conestoga buzzing all
Are
over
we going
them
to see
as
the
Chunk.
Chunk?
Oh, my goodness, this has been intense Rocket League as UMass finally gets it clear, and this is their big shot here as the Chunk is back, steady and reliable as ever.
That was, if I could say, a very nice save from the Chunk right there. And he's going to push.
Oh, but gets Demolition, does an almost breakaway attempt. They're going back and forth with Demolitions. That was a 2v2 for a little bit here as the ball in the blue side with only 1 minute, 20 seconds left in this one. UMass needs a goal to stay in the winner's bracket of our tournament.
Ooh, I am feeling the pressure, and I'm not even playing the game.
My pumps are getting sweaty.
Yeah, my heart's beating real fast
This
right
is
now.
getting intense as that ball moves its way in front of the net, but no one there with Boost able to get it. Both Rochelle and Trunk playing back, trying to make sure they maintain this 1-0 lead, looking very, very similar to the first
Chunk hitting
matchup.
it back, though. Thank you, sir. Are we going to get it lined up, though? With 1 minute remaining, there is...
80 attempting to play that one over to Rochelle, almost
Chunk
going.
hitting it. Are we going to see a move again?
That was a terrific setup, but another huge save. The Condors are actually doing set plays as there's a fake from Chunk, a big shot on it again, another save. The Condors going right at them, unable to get it in the net though. All 3 members of UMass putting on for the squad and staying back in the net, not letting anything happen as the ball has been in the orange side all game. 30 seconds left in this one. If Condors can hold on, they will be advancing forward.
I really hope to see these boys push forward and just, even if they keep this ball out of their side, out of the goal, and just, if they get a second one, honestly, props to them. But I am more than happy keeping this 1-0 lead because it is insane. We've got a countdown going on.
5 seconds left, and the ball in the blue side of the court. There's Vince on in the sky, battling with Rochelle for a shot and unable to get to it. There's probably no seconds left as the ball on the ground. Blue wins, and they will advance. You see them, they're happy, but job's not finished. You can tell. A little smirk there from Coach Hurd, and he knows that the squad has been locked in today. Willow, how do you feel watching the squad here? This is one of your first experiences with the Rocket League squad. How do you feel right now?
My standards have been raised.
Oh, they better fit.
You ever meet a man who raises your standards?
No, woman, yes. I personally swing this way. Not
Well,
that.
this Rocket team just raised my standards by tenfold. My heart was pounding like I was the one playing the game. I've only experienced that in very high intensity moments. Red Dead Redemption is one of the big ones. Call of Duty as well. I remember being younger and thinking of having a heart attack.
Yes.
So experiencing that again is a nice feeling, especially watching the game you know the game is good when you feel like you are a part of it.
Yeah, and 2 1-0 matches for Conestoga. They really like to make that one a sweater. They really liked putting that one to the last minute. Both games almost going into that final overtime. Not overtime, but the final after that 10-second countdown. The ball needs to hit the ground for the game to end, and both times we got to that stage.
It was almost a nail biter, but
goodness.
especially that last round, they came close.
Yeah.
But
That was, yeah, wow. Pretty good stuff. We started seeing more set plays from the Conestoga Condors there, but still, the defense from UMass, nothing to scoff at. Only scoring two goals.
yeah. but that's all you need to win.
Yep, exactly. UMass, I mean, if you're going to complain about their matchup, they played almost a picture-perfect game. The only thing is you have to score the ball to win the game.
That tends to be most games.
You would imagine so, or kill the enemy, yes.
Yeah.
But a terrific showing from the Conestoga Condors, and we will see you in our next game. We don't know how the bracket's going yet, assuming it will be against Indiana Hoosiers, but there could be an upset. You never know. We'll see you in that one.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condor's Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Welcome back, Condors fans. We're here for our 5:30 matchup, and as expected, facing off against the Indiana Hoosiers. Willow, what happened in their first round matchup?
Their first round, they ended up forfeiting. Well,
the other
team forfeited, not them. Obviously, if they did, they wouldn't be here. But
so nice.
I'm a little interested because they've only done Scrimsland, and
they don't have the game experience, and
we might get a little bit of a step up on them.
It's the second round already in our tournament, and we have the one win, and that's all that really matters. But hey,
a win is a win.
I would love to. So we'll see what can happen here. Indiana Hoosiers coming into this one, I think we're the third seeded team because they didn't have a first round bye. It was Davenport was the second seeded team, so I think they were the 3 seed, top of the teams that didn't get a first round bye. Now, of course, if we do win this, most likely we will be facing off against Davenport as they had a first round bye, so they will be facing whoever won the first round bracket on their side. But we gotta win this one first. That's always the story of the day. Tournaments, exciting stuff, but nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking.
It is. But since you said that, I'm now curious of what a bye is.
BYE. You get to play so NFL football.
Okay.
It's 1 through 7.
Yep.
You can't have a 1 through 7 teams face each other. So the first round, the best team doesn't have to play in the first round. So in our tournament here, the top 2 teams, I'm not sure who the first seeded one was, but the second seeded team was Davenport. So we just faced off against UMass. They didn't have to play. They had no 5 p.m. games. Their first game today was a 5:30 game. And so it's good in one hand because, you don't have to risk a first round elimination, but it's also not good because you don't get that game experience.
Yeah.
And that's huge, especially going into the second matchup. This one, Indiana University, this is going to be a huge, huge game and a big test for the boys. I mean, you were saying they set the bar high last time, but, on paper, this is,
It's going to be a nail-biter.
Exactly, yes. Very much so looking forward to that. And, of course, because this is tournament action, it is scheduled games. This will be starting up in about 1 minute here. And then we will have a 6 o'clock game, no matter what, whether it be in the losers bracket or here in the winners bracket. Again, best of 3, so the first team to win 2. Yeah, looking at the guys, a big sigh. It's intense stuff, and they really take these sittings seriously. Of course, mentioned before, but this is the unit's last chance to do anything together, as Rochelle will be leaving after this one. I think both 80 and Chunk have 2 more years left here at Conestoga College, but yeah, we will be seeing the exit of Rochelle. So this is huge. This is everything for them. I went into the hub and I just gave them a little congratulations. They were feeling a lot less nervous after I went in there after that first round matchup. They definitely feel like they're able to breathe a little better, and I mean, they acknowledged it themselves that first one was quite the nail biter.
Yes, and it felt like that in here. I mean, we were sweating, we were heart beating, and I can only imagine how they felt during it.
Oh, well, they're holding remotes the entire time. I'm shocked they're not slipping. I'm shocked they're not dropping it.
I'd be curious. Brody and I talked about this, about, I think it's called gamer glue.
Or yes,
goo.
Or Botox in the hands.
Or
that,
yeah.
So
I don't expect our Condors to be doing that, but...
No, that was the stream. I like to watch our streams. I think we have a good show here, personally, if I don't toot my own horn. I love the Conestoga group that we have here. And so I was watching that stream, and Brody was saying that someone got Botox injections in their hands?
Yeah, it was, I wanted to very much step very far away from that conversation. That made my hands hurt. It made my
my hands are tingling right now.
Oh, nightmare fuel.
Oh, that sounds horrible. And doesn't Botox, like, swell up your hands at first, too? So were they not walking around with oven mitts?
Or were they just ice?
Oh, yeah,
on
true.
their
Or were they
hands?
just like this everywhere they went? They're like, I mean, they're computer players, so.
Yeah, how much time would you have to take off from gaming?
Maybe I should get Botox and we can, find out,
Yeah, you can do that.
Self-experimentation.
I'll do the gamer glue, you do the Botox.
Well, I'm something of a scientist myself. I just watched Spider-Man the other day. I can't help it.
Which Spider-Man?
That one's from the first one with Osborn. The Green Goblin mask calling to him. As we saw in the first match, a lot of good things going on, but not so many demolitions. I wonder if they will be calling out to the team, like the Green Goblin mask, hit them, boost into them, you know you want to. And then they'll be like, leave me alone. It's a great movie. That's one of the more legendary superhero movies ever. But no. A lot of the guys here playing like Spider-Man, riding the walls, trying to get to the ball. I mean, an intense matchup, but only 1-0 in both matches. That's not something I've seen too typically with the Conestoga squad. We usually score a lot more than that. And we usually get scored on.
Do we?
Yeah, I mean, shutouts in Rocket League just in general are pretty rare, I feel like. And to have 2 in a row of both 1-0 matches, they were definitely more evenly matched than anticipated going into that one. UMass doesn't have a bad squad. They just don't have goal scorers.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Which, I mean, it's good for us. I'll take it.
Oh, exactly. Close matches like that, just incredible. As some of the guys, they're loading into the matches here. We got some of the gamer tags, and by some, I mean 2. Pablo and
Oldhead?
Cheb. Oldhead, I think, is the...
team tag.
Yeah, or some type of tag. It might be Cheb. Okay, we'll wait until we're in the matchup here, as looking at the boys here, Herd giving them a little bit of wisdom and making 80 laugh while he's trying to drink water. Very responsible.
That's dangerous.
Very responsible from the team. As, yeah, we see the boys. They are locked.
It's nice to see them smiling.
It's good to see. I mean, they're very much so reflecting on their first match, taking this chance to breathe. I mean, when I went and talked to them, the general vibe was, we're okay. We're okay. We've made it this far. We're good now. The pressure's off, and we might see a lot more crazy strategies. No. I mean, the Chunk is able to do some pretty incredible stuff with that ball, especially along the walls. So we might see more of it in this one, but we'll have to wait and see. The Indiana Hoosiers, I mean, we talked before the match started, we talked about rankings for the players.
And
Chunk being
they're like semi, whichever way you want to say it.
Semi-truck pro?
Yep.
Yep. They're 18-wheeler pro. They're not bad at all. I think all of them having an at least 19K.
Yep, from what I heard, it was 1900.
Not 19K. Yeah. 19K would be like the best of all time. But they're
1900 is their lowest, and they just keep going up.
And now we get to see them entering the match. Not quite starting off yet, but the members are Cheb, MST, and Pablo.
Or is it Mist?
I'm going to go with Mist. I think that'll be best as kickoff starting off here. Rashiel getting the ball first. This Chunk sends it on net immediately.
I almost thought we had a goal there.
That was, oh my goodness, and we do. 80 grabs the rebound. The goaltending effort from the Hoosier side, just not quite what it needs to be. Pablo missing the air shot, and 80 coming in, making him pay. And just like the first match against UMass, scoring immediately, but this one 7 seconds in.
And you could see that they were pretty excited about that. They were turning to each other and smiling and laughing about it. So hopefully you might see a 2-0 here.
Oh my goodness, you're getting ahead of yourself immediately. I guess we just don't believe in caster curses anymore.
No.
As 20 seconds into this one, Conestoga has a lot of possession, and there's a demolition. One member of Conestoga down. The Chunk does get to respawn on his own side of the court, though it is working out well. But here we see the Hoosiers putting on the pressure, trying to take Chunk out from the net. Was Pablo. No team able really to get anything on goal so far after the first goal.
Here's 80 and Chunk. They're pushing it down the field, hoping to get it back into the orange zone to try to get another goal, but...
Yeah, again, more tennis matches here as neither team are really able to get what they want out of it. But here, the Chunk trying to do some air juggling, unable to get it to go. This is going back and forth. A lot of neutral zone action here, a lot of midfield action.
It's good.
Oh yeah, it's been intense so far, and getting that early goal is going to be huge for Conestoga. They're able to play ahead, and they might be able to do some more intense things as the ball on the corner there, missed, sending it up and doing a really nice play on that. Pinches it along the ground, but Rashiel back to play defense and hopefully get that out, but missed, and the rest of the Indiana Hoosiers putting on a lot of pressure. 80 going up, grabbing the ball. Rashiel giving him some help. That one almost getting out front, but not quite. All the way back into the blue zone.
Chunk still got it, though.
Oh, of course. Ever reliable. As that one almost on the blue net. 80 there to make a play on it, but Orange really putting on the pressure.
Oh, I'm like stressed right now.
That one off the crossbar missed, almost coming in to make a play on it, just missing it as it hits off the post. Rashiel not with a ton of speed, but making good plays.
Yeah, and the boys are
80
oh
right on the goal line, saves it, but it's been on, and there's Cheb. That floating shot, none of the boys with any boost, and 80 makes a good play, but yeah, all three men in no man's lands, none of them in the back of the net to hit it out towards midfield, and they pay for it. 1-1 with 3 minutes left here in our first matchup. The face-off.
80 with the first hit.
The face-off won by Conestoga. Also getting a demolition off immediately. It's 3v2 now as the ball immediately gets picked up by the respawning Mist. Coming back into the Condor zone here. Mist trying to make a solo effort on it and has Cheb come try to help him. Conestoga now is going to have to return. Cheb getting a demolition here. The Chunk stag twice now. Ball in the Condor's corner here as this is a dangerous spot here. Anything can go down as it's just on top of the net, and the Hoosiers trying to make a play on it, unable to. Chunk, ever reliable, coming back.
Pushing it over.
A breakaway attempt here, but good defense from the Hoosiers side as they're back. A big shot on goal. The Chunk, big save, but a rebound attempt. Rashiel coming back and making a big save. Anyone coming on it? The Chunk goes down again. Can you believe what's happening here? 1-1 with 2 minutes left. Big shot, another save. Oh my goodness. Everything going down here with 3 minutes left to go into the game. Rashiel trying to play defense and does get the clear off there at midfield, and Chunk going at it. It's on net, but unable to get anything to go. Conestoga just keeps battling, and there's always a man back for Indiana. Anything going down here is the ball staying on the Hoosier side of the field. You love to see this for Conestoga.
Chunk is in here. Oh, I'm so stressed with this right now.
Oh yeah, when it's not 1-0 and 1-1 instead, it is so stressful. And Indiana definitely has the good ball positioning, good car positioning too, as Pablo going on 80-80, back to the ball, but able to make the play on it. That's a hard position to really make an effective play, but he does. Rashiel carrying the ball out of the zone at the top of the sky. And that one going right back over to Conestoga. Again, we got our tennis match here as this is 1-1 with 1 minute left in the match.
80's pushing it over. Oh, just missed it. But Rashiel coming in to push it back to where he wants it. Hopefully we will get a lineup.
Almost in front of the net here, but Indiana always able to get that clear off. Conestoga must be getting a little miffed right now as all of their opportunities keep burning up in flames. We're back on the blue side of the field. A shot out front, trying to cross it, Indiana, but unable to get it. And here's Rashiel. No boost though, so unable to make a play on it.
But the Chunk, just missed it.
Ooh, that was a close shot, just hitting off the side of the net there. Indiana with a real big chance here. They sent 2 men back as this one has a chance for Conestoga to get back in front of the net and get a crossing attempt off as 80 juggling it around the corner, sending it out front for a big shot from Chunk, but unable to get it to go. That was a slower shot on net, not able to get the boost and quite the positioning as that one's riding along the ceiling, coming back into the Conestoga end. Both Chunk and 80 back for defense.
Chunk get taken out, but Rashiel is quick to push it back out. But
we have 12 seconds left in our first matchup here. 1-1. We might see our first overtime of the tournament. Conestoga hemmed in their own end. 2 members back of the Indiana squad.
Will the Chunk get the...
No, Chunk trying, but the ball's still in the air, and this is it. If it touches the ground, we're going to overtime. In front of the net, Rashiel unable to make a play on it, and here we have our first overtime of the tournament. This will be everything. Taking this first match off a very high-seeded Indiana will be crucial for Conestoga, and this overtime will depend on how much they want to sacrifice their own defense to get that big shot opportunity.
We did see our boys there very much protective over this net, obviously, but they are trying so hard to keep it out and over into the orange
side of the court. Yeah, but anything can happen here as it's been on the blue side for almost the entire overtime period. As that one's on net, Chunk is back though. You gotta hope he makes the play on it. A lot can go down when the ball hits off the crossbar. Pablo at midfield has been keeping the ball in the blue side. Rashiel attempting to make an air play on that, unable to. Conestoga has to get the ball out of their own zone. It's going near their net, but unable to get any opportunities really is the Indiana squad, as we're almost a minute into our overtime, and there's been maybe 1 or 2 shots on net, both for the Indiana squad, but that one's coming out front. Very good defense to clear all the way down into the corner. Rashiel back though, has full boost, and he's hopefully going to make a play on it, but no, it has been constantly hit right back into the Conestoga zone, unable to get it out, and it's been back and forth so far. Pablo's been playing really good midfield defense and making sure that ball does not end up in the orange side. The Chunk trying to do something creative with it, but unable to do it. Missed, catches it in midair, going in for the solo effort. Unable to get it to go though. Conestoga, huge save, epic save for 80. Oh
Get it
my
out,
goodness,
boys, please.
they got 1 minute 30 seconds into this overtime period so
pushing
far.
It out. 80 trying to come in and grabbing it,
He's
but
got no
missing.
boost, so he's in no man's land. That's Pablo who's going to be making a big play there. Almost sets up the shot attempt. I think that was Chubb coming in and just unable to capitalize as Conestoga trying to get it out of their zone. A minute 45 of almost non-stop action from the Indiana squad. Conestoga needs that out. Rashiel setting it up for 80 to get a clear off. Hopefully here they can get some attacking opportunities in as the Indiana squad playing around with the ball a bit in their own side, but making it all the way into the Conestoga side. Rashiel back for good defense, and you got Chunk, I think, in the net.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He is making sure that ball does not come.
And there's missed with a big goal. That ball just floating in the crease of the Conestoga squad. Oh my goodness, that was as intense as it gets. 2 minutes straight of opportunities for Indiana. That's going to be the #1 thing they have to change going into a second match here. And
sounds like I'm buying these boys some dinner for cursing them.
My goodness, yeah, our caster curse. If you commit to the caster curse, maybe it won't be real, but man, that was, oh my goodness, I'm out of breath after that one.
I was holding my breath a lot.
2 minutes of overtime. Oh my goodness. I've never had that in one of my own matches. There's always a goal there, and these guys are premier goal scorers. This is, wow, and backs against the wall. This will depend. I mean, this next matchup could be their last one of the winner's bracket. Yeah, I know. I feel that. I feel that fully. Oh my goodness, what an intense game. I'm shaking.
Yeah.
That was, an early goal from Conestoga. They got like an early chance. They're 7 seconds in scoring, but I mean, not many shot attempts after that.
Yeah, 2 shots for each player on our team, but MST, I don't know where we've seen the eye. So MST had 5 shots. Pablo with 4.
And then Chunk with 2, which is the same as our boys. The big number there. The Chunk and 80 with 4 and 3 saves, respectively. Wow. All right. Well, this will matter a lot. You see the guys there nervous as HE double hockey sticks about this next matchup.
Looks
they
like
know
Chunk
they
is
have
going to take a breather.
No, he's there. He's there.
Is he
just
just
leaned
pushed
back. He's just leaned back. He's button mashing right now. As our farm boy in his mesh hat, the captain.
He's got great posture. Look at that posture.
Much better posture than I would have as we're set for kickoff for Shield, getting the ball immediately. We're on the orange side of the court, but the very good midfield defense for Indiana.
Ooh, but 80 coming in, making the, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we'll have to see if there's necessary changes made between the first and second matchup there. They had probably 5 minutes to talk it out, and they definitely have to make changes after that first matchup. It was close, but close doesn't cut it.
That's very true. It's either you get a goal and you win, or you lose. There is no
in between. You're absolutely correct. As close only cuts it in horseshoes and hand grenades. As we are about 40 seconds into the second matchup here, and neither team able to get too many opportunities. We did get a shot on goal there from MST from the Indiana squad. A big demolition there against Jeb.
Pushing it out though, so at least we're in the orange.
Yeah.
We are in the orange zone.
They are in the orange as 80 sending it on net. That one's just going to go above, and a very smart clear there by the Indiana side, sending it way up high. As that's been the biggest difference between the two teams here. As Conestoga has been keeping the ball a little bit too low on their own side, and Indiana has been able to capitalize on that, whereas Indiana is sending the ball all the way up at the ceiling every time they clear it. Conestoga's got to learn ways to counteract that, whether that be have more boost regularly, or just play the ball earlier. As, yes, we are almost a minute 30 into this one and no goals scored so far. Of course, these two teams very evenly matched up, and this could go either way again.
This is a great indication of what happens when you have two teams that are so equally matched. You get
opportunities going
you.
both ways, but Cheb for the Indiana squad able to put it in, as the two-man attack from Indiana was just a little bit too much for the boys. No one in quite the correct goalie positioning, as that one will cost them. A minute 40 seconds into the match, Indiana winning 1-0. We got a face-off now.
Chunk very quick to try to, ooh, we already got a demo against Indiana.
A demo, and then 80 with boost has the ball, almost trying to make a superstar play there. Trying to get a pinch off the ends wall so it comes back out front of the net. Unable to get it to go here. 3 minutes left in this one as Pablo sending that one on net, and that's a beautiful goal from midcourt. Pablo's been doing that all game, and it finally ends up in the net for him. That is just consistency there from the Indiana squad, and Conestoga's going to have to figure out something to counter that in particular, because that's been happening in both matches so far.
It has, and they've been playing good. Both teams playing very well, but Condor's just ever so slightly being inched out in terms of a lot of things. But Rashiel
almost on net there, but good defense from the Indiana squad. The car positioning for them has been incredible. Another shot on net and another save. That one by Cheb, keeping it out of the Indiana net. They just can't get it past their defenses. There's 80 coming in, trying to cross it in front of the net. Oh, it goes straight up onto the ceiling, and it's just in front, and there's a big goal. Rashiel coming in, beating the Indiana defense, has the boost, has the speed, and that one was needed for Conestoga, making it 2-1, 2 minutes, 39 seconds left, and this is everything, as 3 members back on Indiana, and they just barely beat them. That's what they got to do, these hero plays.
Yes, and Rashiel showing us exactly how to get a good, very great goal in. And they are on top of it now. They are making sure.
No. They're making sure they're getting opportunities in and almost immediately scoring off the faceoff there. But Pablo shoots it on net, and he's just been a midfield assassin. This man and his air ball control is just, look at this. This is incredible stuff. I have to give respect when respect is due. Pablo has been putting on for Indiana squad, and he has been the MVP of the second matchup so far, scoring 2 at least. As we get a face-off here, yeah.
Forward.
They're winning the face-offs and getting a demolition. It's going to be a 3v2 for a bit. Pablo does respawn, has max boost, able to come and clear the ball out, and they're in a dangerous position here. Conestoga has the ball at their net, but again, Pablo with that terrific defensive positioning, and this is a dangerous position for the Indiana striker.
Shield just missing it, but Chunk and 80 are back at the net to make sure that there is no more goals.
No
knock
shot
on wood.
attempts, hopefully, as the ball just going over the Chunk's head. They need a man back as 80 back makes a huge save, epic save. That was much needed as the ball squirting in front, not able to get on net though. Indiana.
Rashiel quick to push it back out, so we might see something here.
But the Indiana defense so good at clearing that ball out of their own zone. It's just been so consistent from that squad. Conestoga has to send a member back in net as, a big shot attempt from Cheb, unable to get it to go just on the right side of the net. It's still in front of the Conestoga net as Rashiel trying to make a clear, though Cheb misses a shot. Pablo, big save by Conestoga. The Chunk getting to it. Oh my goodness, on the blue side of the court, there's only a minute 15 left. They have to score 2 if they want to stay alive in the winner's side of the bracket. Rashiel putting on a solo effort there. Unable to get it to go though. As that ball floated in front from Rashiel in the corner, unable to get it to go. We have exactly 1 minute left in this one as that's a really good juggle there by Cheb. Good plays on it as they got 2 men going forward. Conestoga could get a chance if they get the ball, but they don't. The ball coming back into the Conestoga zone. 45 seconds, 3-1's the score. Conestoga needs 2. As that ball making its way over into the orange side of the court. 80 unable to get airplay on that one as it's all the way back in blue. The counter attacks from the Indiana Hosers has been just incredible as that one's going out front. Unable to get to it is Rashiel with the airplay. That one, 30 seconds left. Conestoga unable to maintain possession. Chunk going over to the wall. Gets it over. Rashiel over on the other side of the court. Tries to center it, but unable to. One bouncing off the corner. That's going to go in front of the net. 80 trying to get to it as well. They just keep bouncing it up and over as Rashiel on it. 3 members back from Indiana. There's 10 seconds left. This is all or nothing from Conestoga as 5 seconds left. 2 goals needed. It doesn't look good for Conestoga. 0 seconds left. As soon as the ball touches the ground, that will be the game.
Oh.
Oh, big save to end the game there. Good work from the Indiana Hoosiers. I have to give respect. Pablo played some incredible Rocket League.
They had great plays, and as soon as the Condors would line up a shot, they just
it was just
they're
the
there.
defense. It was the defensive effort, and we see the players here. They do have smiles. They know it's not the end of the world, and they know they put up a terrific fight against one of the top teams in all of NECC. That was some good work, and respect to the Conestoga Condors for putting on and making it as close as it was. And respect to Indiana. You played a fantastic game and clean game.
Good news, though. We still continue on.
Woo! We keep playing. Yeah.
We're
Thank
battling
goodness.
for what? 3rd and 4th spot?
I'm not too sure, but we will be in the bottom half of the bracket now, facing off against the other teams that lost. There's potential that we could see UMass even.
That would be
pretty
little
fun.
funny.
That would be pretty fun, but I'm not sure how the bracket's going to work out. We will iron that out moving forward. Willow. And we just got a note from the producer. Willow, who are we facing?
We are up against the University of British Columbia.
A little bit of a Canadian matchup.
Some nice soil, some
home
turf.
soil. Yes,
There we go.
a little bit of inter-country matchups. Putting on for Canada.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to take the flag to their side of Canada. Either we go West Coast or
Central.
middle ground.
I'd say we're Central Canada. I would like to say,
Central bottom.
Don't say that. Don't call us a bottom. We're tops. We're tops here at Conestoga. As we will see you guys against UBC, most likely at 6 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's a $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Hello and welcome back. Our 6 p.m. matchups almost about to take place here. I'm looking forward to it. A quick shout out to our sponsors, Six Sigma, the Conestoga College itself, Conestoga Students Incorporated, and Nike. Always makes me very happy to say that Nike sponsors us. Just thank you to them, and thank you to Six Sigma as well. We're very thankful for everyone around here, and another thank you to the Conestoga Students Incorporated as we jump into the game. 30 seconds in already, a demolition there on Chunk. As we are the blue team here. Invictus has the ball, moving it into the Conestoga side of the net. A shot on goal immediately as Rashiel gets a big save on. Oh, everything going down here. The first minute of action, no team able to score. If you didn't hear before, we are facing off against the University of British Columbia.
Some nice Canadian rivalry, I guess, going on, but we will see who comes out as the top Canadian team
in the NECC tournament here. And the game going on for the UBC side, it is Puffy Fish. Invictus and Puffy Fish almost getting a goal there, missing the net.
Yes, save.
Huge save from Rashiel there, as the ball's been in the Conestoga end almost this entire matchup so far. Another big save by Rashiel. He's just putting on right now, making some huge plays for Conestoga, keeping the ball out of the net and keeping them in this game as the Chunk gets a big demolition there.
80 coming in, trying to get that ball to get a lineup, but just can't get there in time, just misses it. Rashiel, though, in the net.
Coming towards the net there, Rashiel in good position to try to make a third epic save, but on it, not needed to do so, as 80 making his way down a huge struggle. Oh my goodness.
What an assist from 80. Oh my.
Look at this play by 80. The juggle, gets a pass Invictus and knows that Rashiel's with him. Big pass and doesn't save his teammate's shot. I would have done that. There's so many times, for reference, I'm bad, but I play. I'm bad. There's so many times when I'll give the ball to my friend and save their shot. Not happening this time. Rashiel able to put it away, in 80 definitely getting the pat on the back, and that's the epitome of the phrase, an assist is more valuable than a goal.
And we can see University of BC kind of taking that as a little bit of a
slight, yeah.
Yeah, they're pushing back, but I have a feeling the Condors are just slightly better in terms of dealing with death.
You would hope so. You would hope so. Most of them pretty good for that, as there's another shot on net. That one, 80, trying to get a goal for himself there, is unable to get it to go. A huge save from the UBC side.
Flying in, but Drago very quick to clear it back up. But Rashiel said, no, thank you.
As that ball just coming down in front of the net there. That's something that the Hoosiers were doing very excellently, is getting the ball to come down right in front of the Conestoga net. Conestoga doing it right back to UBC here, but they're in their own zone. Rochelle playing good defense in the corner, but again, Puffish staying on it. That ball hugging the ceiling. Drago on it too. Both teams unable to get possession of it, but it is in the Conestoga zone. They're being hemmed in right now. Puffish getting over to it, but Rochelle with the defense set up, and there's a goal from Rochelle. That's an own goal. Uh-oh, you might want to watch this one back. Watch Drago's car. Drago bumps that in. It was going in anyways. Drago trying to make the hero save and just unable to do so.
Something we would do.
Oh, absolutely. That's us play right there. That's what I'm talking about from earlier, as Conestoga putting the pressure on. Already in their zone, the ball just sitting in the crease of the orange squad, but no one with enough boost to capitalize on it yet. 2-0 for Conestoga as we are in the waning moments of this game. Only 140 left. That's 100 seconds.
Chunk. Ooh.
Chunk trying to get something to go here as a demolition on the side of the UBC squad, as it's just sitting there. Chunk coming in with boost, unable to get the shot on. They want to clear it, they want to cross it in front, but unable to get it all the way down to the blue side.
80 trying to push it back out. You can see them every time when they try to line up a shot. It's really nice to see how almost simple it is, but so difficult when you got good goaltending.
Well, yeah, it's actually when they're not facing off against the Indiana Hoosiers, who are an excellent squad, we get to see Conestoga play more of their own style. They get to do more set plays, they get to do more passes, which we're seeing here. 2-0 by Conestoga lead. Oh my goodness, in front of the net there. Rochelle almost putting on a solo effort. You could see him in the bottom left hand of your screen, almost reeling back from the close goal. Conestoga up 2-0, 45 seconds left here. It is in their own zone.
It is, and in good news, we do have our 2-0. So.
Oh, we do, yes. We finally scored more than one goal in a matchup. You'll love to see that, as the ball in front of the Conestoga net as Invictus comes in to get a goal. That's good setup there by the UBC side here. You can see, I'm pretty sure it's, yes, Cheb. Not Cheb, that was on the Hoosier, that was on the Hoosier side. A very good pass there on top of the ball, knocking it straight down for a goal.
Let's see, will Conestoga continue to take the face off? And Chunk pushing it off to the side.
Getting the max boost too, and that's what you want to see here, is unable to get it into the orange side of the court here. Chunk playing with full boost is going to be able to play some goalie if the goal is in, and he does. Caster called it instead of cursed it. Chunk making a huge save, keep them in this one. 15 seconds, 10 seconds left, and it's 2-1. Out front the Conestoga net, but unable to get anything to go with it. This one is out front bouncing, another shot and another opportunity, but unable to get it to go. This one's floating off the crossbar. Chunk unable to make the save, 3 seconds left. The UBC squad forces overtime. Look at this back, as unable to get any clear on it. All 3 members back, Chunk just not there. Oh, goodness.
Chunk was putting in those hours, though, in that net.
So we got 3 seconds left here. The ball will get launched into the sky, and they need it to stay up there, off the wall here. If either team scores, we won't see overtime, but no, here we are. Overtime, another face-off, and the last time
Chunk
we
coming
were...
in very quick. And
oh,
Rochelle, thank you, buddy.
That is just excellent work there. The complete opposite of how the last overtime went.
That is how you win overtime in a minimum of 3 seconds.
Oh my goodness, good call. Rochelle just, wow, just breaking through. And that's the joy. And look at the face of 80. He is reacting to that one good. As, my goodness, the Conestoga Condors take the first match there. Oh my goodness. Something I've talked with the coach and the players with before is they do have set plays off face-offs, and we just saw it on display. Oh my goodness. Hurt looks confused.
A little bit.
Oh, that was, wow, electric work there. 3 seconds, all it takes in overtime for Conestoga to take the first match of our best of 3.
Rochelle, that man took a lot of goals. That was almost 3?
3 saves?
I think every goal in that game was Rochelle, with great assists from the other boys. But
yes, 80 especially, deserving a goal for one of them. But yes, Rochelle scoring all 3, and the hat trick to put on for Conestoga, it doesn't get much better than that, as we will wait for our second matchup of our best of 3. I'm very excited to see how this one goes. A close game again.
Yeah.
3-2. Oh, nail
These
biter.
games are...
we're going to be switching servers here. It will take a minute or two, but we will be with you with our UBC matchup. I'm so excited to see how this goes. And
I am too.
Demolitions galore in that one. Both sides killing each other repeatedly, but Conestoga able to recover, as you said, much more well-equipped to deal with it.
Yes, and could it be because we are Condors? No.
No,
but,
definitely not. I mean, we are the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. But I think really what comes to their favor so often is when they are down a man, it's the... Sorry, Rachel just pointed right at the screen. I thought he was pointing at me. The big thing that I love from the Conestoga team is that when they're down a man, they communicate, and because they've been together for over a year, they trust each other. Yeah. And you can see that trust every single time they play, and 80 trusted Rachel to pot that goal there to start them off and get the momentum going. Yeah,
they make great plays, and those plays come with time, like you said. You know, I would not expect myself if we went into a game, let's say we would not be making these plays.
Oh, no. Even if we were playing against people of our skill level, we would not be playing these games. No. Let alone some of the best players. Well, this is some of the best players in all of Canada facing off right now. This is a matchup of the country, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. It's who's the better Canadian.
And it will be the Conestoga Condors, I hope, as I'm very much so looking forward to see how this one goes. A 3-2 matchup, and that's what I was telling you about, is we will get 1-0 matchups, and then we'll get 3-2 and 5-4 matchups. I don't know if they'll see as much goal scoring, as both teams were pretty balls to the wall with their aggression.
Yes, they were. We might see a little more laid back, but I have a feeling we will continue to be pushing forward and
we might get more aggressive.
Maybe.
Who's to say we don't? I mean, this squad does a lot of very unique strategies sometimes when they do have a lead because they can afford to do it. So we'll see how it goes. Players loading into the match now. I'm looking forward to this one. Like, you wouldn't believe this matchup will decide a lot. I mean, I don't want to go to a third match. I don't want to give UBC any momentum, as here's the kickoff and immediately into the orange UBC side as Rachel. Oh my goodness, this man is on fire. Call a fire truck. Oh my, what the heck is happening? 5 seconds into the round, a beautiful play off the rebound off the wall, and stoic.
A clean goal.
Look at the man, he's stoic as can be. It's like he does this for a living.
Unfazed.
My goodness, as we get another face-off and another demolition off the face-off, the Chunk, 80, and Rachel all on the attack. A set play in front of the crease, but neither man really coming on for the aggressive play.
But 80 is quick to come in and just push it right back where they want it.
I thought the Chunk was going to come over and make a big shot on that one, but instead playing it off the wall, putting it in the crease, and they had a shot opportunity there, but no man able to get it as we're coming back into the Condor zone. Drago making a big play with the flying.
80 coming in to save it, though.
Exactly, and that's what you expect from the Conestoga squad, that trust. As here's a big shot opportunity, 80. What happened there?
That was ball. An own goal.
Oh yeah, that ball just skirting along the ground. 80. This is just smart Rocket League, slowing down the pace, slowing down the tempo, and forcing the UBC squad to make a mistake, and a mistake they make. You see the smile on his face. That is a smug smirk right there. He knows what he did. As the ball back in the UBC zone again here. Puffish.
I thought he was going to put that in.
Oh, that was so nervous. And something that Willow and I were discussing before we came back on stream was the ping and latency, as we have a West Coast versus East Coast matchup here, and UBC definitely feeling it. A little bit of latency, but that's what you expect when you're playing online sports.
Yeah.
Has the ball in the orange side of the court here. 80 just on it like white on rice, just keeping it in the orange side. There's Shield.
And he sent that ball flying.
As it is out front of the orange net, but there's Drago able to make a play on it. It's 2-0 with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left here in our second matchup, and Conestoga just buzzing. They've made necessary changes, and yes, the aggression fully on display.
Yeah, where one team goes aggressive, we see the other team kind of losing hope, I'd say.
They held back a little bit here as Conestoga's just been relentless with pressure. A beautiful pass out front and 80
for a second goal.
You love to see it.
Absolutely.
Another set play here, as you see Rachel will intentionally poke this right into the middle, right in no man's land yet again, but there is one man on it as Chunk, the captain, giving his team the props they deserve.
And we do have to mention, this is definitely a big comms thing.
Oh, yes.
You would not be able, would lack.
Oh, a solo effort by 80.
Ooh,
What a goal. What a goal.
That's a hat trick for 80.
Look at this one back. Look at this one back as he makes the solo effort, juggles in the air, makes him avoid, gets the air reset off, and a beautiful goal. Just a flutter shot, and again, no reaction. No reaction from the man.
Making your mama fall in love with him. That is what's going on.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
Like we were mentioning before, a lot of this comes down to comms, and the comms have definitely just gotten better. And considering that they've been together for a whole year, the comms are probably the top that you can
That went off the crossbar. It goes far down, but not in. Anything could happen here. So it's up for nothing.
Puffy
UBC
Fish definitely crying for that one.
Oh my goodness. Unable to get it to go as UBC as Conestoga aiming to get this on net here. Rashiel's trying to do an air reset, but unable to get it. A very good defensive play by UBC as 80 tries to get his 4th of the match. Oh, unable to get it as the UBC squad is trying to make its way back into the Conestoga squad and get back into this one. 4-0 to deficit with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left.
80 popping it over, which is nice to see.
Floating out front, almost just freezing in time. But getting it out is the Conestoga squad. They're able to take a little bit of a breath here as the Chunk almost sending that on his own net. Almost a beautiful pass for Drago. Chunk, what side are you playing for? I know it's 4-0, but you don't need to be getting bored. That's 80. Oh my goodness, look at that flying. The Chunk able to come right over. Doesn't immediately shoot it though, which I wonder if that was planned or not. The ball coming back over to the Conestoga squad. Rashiel making a man miss. All 3 members of the UBC squad are in the attacking zone. If 80's able to clear this, he could have a goal here. Drago trying to meet him in the air, and Drago does. Very good defense. Rashiel with the shot, and the Chunk comes and finishes it.
And that's everyone on our team with a goal.
Yes,
You'd
damn
love to
it is.
see it.
Look at this. Oh, yeah, look at the squad. Look at the smiles on display. They're happy now knowing that no man was left behind.
Absolutely.
As they're doing a little post for the camera there. Chunk very happy to get on the board as Rashiel and 80 both deserve assists for that one. I think Rashiel will only get the assist. This is the Chunk denying UBC. This has been a complete opposite matchup of the first one. The necessary adjustments were clearly made.
It is, and the kind of insanity of this game is the fact that we were almost a minute 35 in with 5
Yes, incredible performance, and this is what I was telling you about a Conestoga, where we can have 1-0 games, we can have 3-2 games, and we can have 5-0 matches. It's just all about locking in, and they clearly felt some sort of disrespect having to go to overtime in the first matchup.
A little bit. They're not taking any. They're taking names right now.
Oh, absolutely. As attempting to get a 6th goal in this one, Rashiel working it out of the Conestoga zone. No one's back. If he's able to get this centered up, tries to get a pass in front, but unable to get to it is Chunk.
Chunk is right there pushing it. They're keeping it in the orange zone.
Again, the word relentless is the only word I can use to describe this
Rashiel
Conestoga
scored.
squad. As yes, Rashiel scores off the beautiful play by Chunk just to keep it going. And oh my goodness, Rashiel. How do you score from that position? That's a man who knows what he's doing, and Chunk looks very proud of his boys.
Absolutely. Proud father moment right there.
Hashtag proud dad. Proud dad Saturdays. As Conestoga has 30 seconds left in this one. If they win this, they advance on, of course, as it is 6-0.
Insanity.
As the ball in the Conestoga ends, UBC has to do a little bit of a miracle here, but you got to respect them playing right to the end whistle.
80 playing it real close to the net right then. Almost every time the ball comes near our zone, it just mocks UBC.
It's been, yeah, very good defense. I mean, the 6 goals is one thing. I mean, we're already getting into our post-match commentary while there are still 10 seconds left. But, I mean, the biggest thing on display there is, yes, we did score 6 goals, but our defense was incredible.
It was.
Looking over at the other side for UBC, the shot totals, they only had 3 in that entire matchup. Wow.
This really goes to show just how much teamwork comes into play in games like these, where every moment and every play that you make has to be understood.
Yes, by your teammates and by yourself too. You can't just do things for the sake of doing them in Rocket League. You have to have a plan.
Your plays have to be able to be read by your teammates, but not read by the opposing team, which is easier said than done.
Oh, of course, but I guess you could say that Oh, teamwork makes the dream work. No! I messed it up.
DreamWorks definitely does make a team, that's for sure.
The movie studio? No, but a terrific game there. You see the smiles on display by the boys. They know what they did, and they had an incredible matchup there. We will see you again when we face off in the next matchup against the University of Illinois. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to the Condors for having such a fun game.
Yeah.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-perform gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Hello and welcome back to our Rocket League tournament action. These are the deciding games for the NECC Division 1 and Division 2 for the season. We have in previous years it was an invite thing, but now it's a play-in style, so anyone gets an opportunity to join. I'm Curtis Cove Collings.
And I'm Willow Mute Chaos Bridges.
If you're joining us now and we're here for the intro, we've had a pretty exciting game as we're hopping in now against the University of Illinois. Game is live as the University of Illinois banner champagne as the squad is all the way. Yes, Condors are all the way in their zone. Oh my goodness, how many is he had on the day? He's got to be at least over 7 now.
This man has enough to pay bills.
This man is just on a mission, and of course, I mean, it is one of his final seasons with the squad, so, you know, he wants
making it count.
He wants to win awards.
He is solidifying his name in Condors esports history.
He is right now, and if we're able to have a huge season, and they do want to put on for their boys, and let's see what goes on as Illinois running with Mill, Spuff, and Twisty.
Some interesting names right there. I feel like Chunk would fit in with them.
Shield almost making a beautiful air play as the ball has just continuously been on that orange side and constantly just in front of the net there as 80 trying to get a pinch to knock it down in front of the net there. Rashiel coming in and not letting them get on it at all, but a good defensive play there by Illinois.
Chunk trying to push it back in. Oh, here
comes 80 coming in out of nowhere, trying for the pinch to get out of the zone and unable to get it to go in. It bites Conestoga in the back there. Twisty getting a big goal as, yes, 80 not able to get the pinch he wanted to, and none of the Conestoga members really in a great position for that. Rashiel trying to make a beautiful save,
but missed it.
Exactly. And now we got 1-1 exactly a minute into this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, the face-off play almost getting through for Conestoga here as here's 80, air resetting with the ball on the ceiling, but unable to get it to go. Oh, Twisty, Ice suddenly does a backflip. Sick when he should have zapped. As Rashiel, no boost, just trying to get the ball in front of the net, just working his tush off right now.
Oh, the Chunk trying to push it back down, but just
ball staying in the air. Yeah, a ball staying in the air, and over on the Conestoga side, we'll see if that one goal has resulted in momentum for Illinois, but Conestoga taking it right back to them. 80 putting it in front of the net, but no one there to get it. Chunk trying to play it off the wall here, has very little boost, but able to put it in front of the crease, and there is Shield trying to score his second of the matchup. Unable to get to that one, though.
This is definitely a close match once again.
Oh, the biggest thing I've noticed so far is Illinois has had multiple opportunities for goals, and they're just unable to capitalize. As a big air demolished from Rashiel. He wants to score so bad, and he doesn't care who's in front of him.
Nope. Rashiel pretty much going, this is my goal whether you want it or not.
And there it is, a hit off the sky there is the Chunk trying to pot it in, but good defense there from the Illinois side, but sending too many men forward. The Chunk sending it in front of the net. Oh, just getting back there is Twisty. Keeping it out of the Illinois goal, but a big opportunity here for Conestoga. It's a set play, and they just hit the post with it. That is a set play by Conestoga. They intentionally put it off the edge there for Rashiel to go in and get it, but just hitting the post. We saw that in scrims that they hit the post, and a little bit of deja vu. It is 1-1, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in this one. It's going both ways.
It is. It is currently... Oh, it's tough. It's tough.
It's been a burner right now as unable to get it in. Spuff almost making a hero goal. Conestoga with the defense, but hemmed in their own zone right now. Twisty hitting it, trying to get it on net, but unable to. It's in the blue corner.
Yeah, both teams playing really, really good defense right now. They are really trying to hold it down.
Yeah, this 1-1 tie looks like it's going to last for a while. Chunk sending it in, though.
Will he get it in?
No, unable to really get play on it as Illinois defense was solid enough. For Shield trying for it. Bounces off the ceiling as Chunk almost able to get it. It's coming in 80.
Coming in. No,
you can tell I got you. Off the first shot, Spuff, the goalie, was just out of position. An ill-advised...
Spuff set it up for 80.
Yes, an ill-advised spiral from Spuff there.
The boys happy with that one.
Goal is, yes, very proud of themselves here. A 2-1 matchup, 1 minute, 40 seconds left.
Oh, Chunk just overshooting it.
No, 80. Chunk didn't overshoot it. Chunk got a kill.
Chunk out for blood.
Exactly.
Chunk going for chunks.
As Conestoga finding their way in the orange zone again. That one in front of the net, but unable to make a play on it is Rashiel. He wants to center it again, but unable to as Mill comes and plays good defense. 80 though, just ready for it in the sky. How does he know? That's the big difference, and that's what makes these boys so special. Is that one takes a weird hop, careening down, almost in front of the net, almost up the crease. They're constantly just trying to put it in front of the net. The Illinois defense holding on. Rashiel just missing it as Chunk trying to center, unable to.
1 minute remaining. Will we see another goal?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Will we see another goal? Where this defensive stand maintain as AD just floating it up top. No one there to get it. Rashiel just missing it. No one making a play on it.
Though, trying to push it back to the center.
This one in front of the net. Rashiel unable to make a play with 2 Illinois defenders. We're back. They're making their way into the Conestoga zone, but AD back in a big demolition by Chunk.
80 pushing it down.
Unable to get it in the top right half of the net there. Good defense by Illinois. This is a 2-1 intense game. 20 seconds left, and yes, Chunk and 80 all over this one. 80 with max boost. Maybe something from him soon. As that one coming back into the Conestoga end. Big play by Spuff there, but unable to get it in front of the net. The solo effort, not quite enough, as here's Chunk in the sky, putting it out front of the net, but a big save by Mill. Chunk still on this one. They're trying to score again to make it 3-1 off the crossbar, and that one hits the ground, but it's still alive. 1 second left, and that's it. Conestoga takes the first matchup of our best of 3. Another intense one.
Very intense. There was a lot of moments where you think it's going in, it gets saved, or it just doesn't line up good. It's like a crossbar
So much
hockey.
going on. Oh my goodness. And that game, I think the biggest thing I noticed is the teamwork for Conestoga and the solo plays for Illinois. And that's what prevailed them to win 2-1 at the end.
Yeah.
I want to say, at least. I'm no coach. I'm no analyst.
Am I saying this right? Mill is a
season 1 grand champion. It's, yes, and they got a tournament winner. And I can tell you right now, I've never won a tournament. I'm not that good at the game.
Yeah, I've never won one because I've never touched the game.
Oh, there you go. Very, very close to 1 matchup. Rashiel getting another goal, starting it off early, and that's what Conestoga needed to start this one off and picking up a huge win, and they only need to win 1 more to advance again in the tournament.
Yeah, we love to see advancements.
Yes, as that was quite the intense first matchup. Lots of demolitions in that one, and a big difference between what we saw previously and what we saw in this one. I don't know how much scouting they do for each team here. I know Coach Hurd knows every single matchup we will have, and he's definitely had his assumptions and guesses on who will advance. But in the losers bracket, anything can happen, as we're looking forward to getting into the next matchup against UBC. Again, I'm excited. It's been an exciting Saturday afternoon of Rocket League action.
It has, just non-stop, either good or bad. And Chunk going right at it.
Yes, winning the draw, as Conestoga has been very consistent with their face-off plays. But it does end up in their own zone. AD attempting to get it to go, but here we see Illinois ending up back in our side of the net as a big shot off, but unable to get it off the ground as Twisty. Chunk making a huge save as that one in the orange side. Chunk will respawn, and he will get a bunch of boost as he's on a mission now to make them pay for killing him.
Ooh, here's Rashiel going in, sending it back over to their net.
There's a big goal by Chunk. He wanted to make them pay, and he did. As you were saying, Rashiel sending it in front of the net, and it just takes a perfect careening off the Illinois defender, and Chunk with that good positioning. Rashiel almost making the save for Illinois.
That's where you try to lay flat, try to let it in.
Try to just like can I quit real quick so I'm not in the way? And a beautiful goal there. Conestoga up 1-0. I mean, if this is going to be anything like the last matchup, this could go either way. As another shot on net, a second shot on net. Good defense from the Illinois squad, all 3 members back, but Conestoga keeping the pressure on, keeping the pressure alive as 80 knocks it back into the orange side of the field. And 80 again knocking into the orange side of the field. He's just on one right now.
Rashiel trying to keep it there and in the air, trying to set something up.
As Puff was taking it over to the blue side of the court here, the Conestoga end, as it's just been going back and forth now. Clear and clear and clear and clear. Air matchups, everything going down. The Saints logo for some reason on that man's car. as that one back over into the blue side. Oh my goodness, this has just been back and forth so far after the one goal. Neither side has a shot, I don't think, as I spoke too soon. Chunk putting that one on goal. A big save there.
Rashiel, oh,
Rashiel unable to get to it.
what a steal.
As that one almost going on net there, Twisty back. Chunk has an opportunity to make a play on this one. And
Very quick. But Rashiel, he's trying to push it back out. We want it back in that orange zone. And the boys almost got it, but unfortunately got sent back.
Now in their own zone, getting hemmed in here. All three members of UBC here. A shot attempt from Mill, but a big save from Chunk, coming over, making sure nothing happens. But the pressure being continued by Illinois. They just missed that shot attempt. There's one member back for Illinois, missing the net again. That means that they have limited resources back, but another shot attempt off the crossbar. Another shot attempt. A twist, it's knocking in the air, but Chunk and Rashiel back. 80 able to make the clear as Conestoga is going to be on the counter attack here. 80, the juggle, the save by Mill. What a play there, a save again.
God.
Oh my goodness, Spuff coming in to keep the game alive. It's 1-0, a shot attempt and another save, a crossbar attempt there. Epic save by Rashiel. Everything going down here in the final 2 minutes, 20 seconds. 1-0 Condors over Illinois. Oh my goodness, Spuff taking it. But
Rashiel said, no thank you, good sir.
And 80 as well. Everything going down in the air in front of Conestoga's net. The counter attack, but Spuff there to keep it away.
Illinois has definitely woken up after that last round.
Yes, momentum just going either way right now. And the shot attempts, oh my goodness. How none of these are going in. How it's only a 1-0 game, I do not know. As 2 men over for Illinois, but neither able to make a play. Rashiel and 80. Brilliant defense as that one off the wall. Spuff attempting to make an air play on it. Hits it. A big shot opportunity, but that one over the net again. Another shot opportunity. That one missing as well. Everything going down, but Conestoga able to maintain possession. 80 trying to make a juggle play off that. Uses the wall as an advantage. Gets the air reset. Pass over to Chunk. Misses the net. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Everything going down. Rashiel and the Conestoga Condors back in their own zone. Minute 15 left. Oh my God. Everything going down as this one's in front of the Conestoga net.
80 trying to push it down. Just didn't get the angle though.
Mill and the rest of the Illinois squad coming into the Conestoga zone, but the Chunk back, the consistent captain getting it out, but very slowly.
It's a stressful game.
This has been as stressful as it gets, but Chunk coming in, a big shot opportunity, but not able to get the air he needed. But Rashiel, oh my goodness, the epic save from Twisty. Oh my goodness, another shot attempt, but just missing for Conestoga. How is it 1-0?
Ooh, 80 coming in to steer that ball clear. Chunk trying to push it forward, but all these boys can go home saying that they played a good game.
I saw almost an own goal, and it does go in. Oh no, Illinois is gonna want that one back as Mill knocking it over, setting up Rashiel perfectly. A beautiful dunk, and that will make it 2-0 with 25 seconds left, and maybe that's all Conestoga needs.
Maybe, hopefully.
I mean, with how fast this game has been going, I wouldn't be shocked if we see 2 Illinois goals in the last little bit here as Mills coming in. A big shot, but a big save. Rashiel back saying, get out of here, but there it is. Spuff scoring a goal, and that's kind of what I expected here. 17 seconds. Oh my goodness, the aggression on display by Illinois.
Everyone's playing a good game. This is something you go home and you go right to sleep.
You can't beat yourself up over losing a matchup like this. Anything this back and forth, anything this intense. Oh my goodness, 15 seconds left and Illinois needs 1 to send it to overtime.
But our boys are on top of it, making sure to keep the pressure on.
It's in front of the orange net. That was an own goal again. Oh my goodness, Illinois just kind of falling apart in the remaining dying seconds of this one. And just intense as Rashiel and Spuff combined to put that in. Shout out Spuff, we appreciate you.
Shout out Chunk for setting that up too.
Of course, yes, a good play by the captain, knowing where to put the ball and then just total mayhem taking place as Conestoga just needs to ground the ball here and they will take this one 2-0 as 80 don't want that. 80 wants to score. As that one just over the orange net, Conestoga relentless on it and taking the win. very, very happy, the boys. You see the smiles, you see the smirks, and you see the W.
Absolutely. You know these boys are going to go home happy tonight.
Oh, they better. They have so much to be proud of after this one. And, I mean, I'm not the coach, but Coach Hurd better be proud of his boys for this performance. I don't know what more they can improve on.
Yeah, there's...
Maybe killing the enemies more, just for the PM.
Yeah.
Just maybe. Maybe scoring more goals rather than having that be 1-0 till 20 seconds left in the game. Maybe, 6-0 them again. But that was intense. And Illinois, very good matchup. And just wow. Just wow. That's my review of that. W-O-W period.
No exclamation mark?
No, just wow.
Okay.
That would be wow. Not wow. That was just a very, very good performance by both Conestoga and by Illinois. Next up, facing off against Cleveland State University. Willow, anything that we should notice for that? You think they'll change anything up, or do you think they should just keep rolling?
I would not be surprised if they keep rolling the way they are and then changing if need be, but why change your strat when it's working well for you?
Yeah, why fix what ain't broken? I'm just backwards on all phrases. Why broke what ain't fixed?
I mean, that is a good point. Why break something that's good?
Yeah, well, and that's what we see from the Conestoga squad. We will see you with our next matchup. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Conestoga Condors Nation. Our beautiful Saturday afternoon of Rocket League action continues on. And Willow, who are we playing against? Do you remember?
CSU.
CSU, the Cleveland State University. They appear to be the Vikings, so let's hope we don't get raided by some Norsemen. Yeah, are you a little nervous going into this one, Willow? A little bit?
I don't know.
We have made it so far in the brackets, and as you know, when we do a bracket like this, every single matchup will get harder and harder and harder. And that last matchup against Illinois was not easy. Definitely came down to the wire in a lot of those matchups.
It really did. And we got some good goals in right off the bat, but they were very quick to come back and be like, no.
And so I feel like we're going to get more of the same here with the Cleveland State University. It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be intense, and I can't wait. Yeah?
I'm looking at their names right now.
Oh, yeah. So we're seeing the names come in. Oh, how are we going to say this one? We got Falcon, we got Orb, and we got... We got how?
How do you say? Okay.
All right, right now, Willow, we're going to make a decision. What is their name? Slant?
Face.
Okay, Face. They will be Face. So we got Face, Falcon, and Orb. We're facing off against them. There's Rashiel, almost with a shot on net immediately as Conestoga looks to start this one off hot.
Ooh, the trying to get it back in, but we have seen Rashiel make some very good off
the bat plays, off the face-off draw plays as the Conestoga Condors are just putting on the pressure immediately, but you see SEO attempting to get it back into our zone, but unable to do so. This one is just Conestoga's had possession the whole way, but all three members here, FaZe coming in, making a play on it, unable to get it to go. Conestoga defense able to go, and I don't think anyone's back right now as the Chunk scored. All three members of CSU were on the attack, and Chunk just sent one down the field.
Yeah, it's like kind of like putting a ball in golf. Nice, smooth.
Just nice, smooth, all the way there. And
you're either good at it or you're not.
And I'm not, but the Chunk clearly is golf expertise here as Orb ends up winning the draw there. But
Chunk very quick to send it right back.
Gets demolished for his troubles. As that one in the orange zone, the clear attempt from FaZe. Unsuccessful, Rochelle coming in on that and playing it off the wall. Conestoga putting the pressure on early in this one. 1-0 with 1 minute into the game. Oh my goodness, right in front of the net there. Unable to get the ball down for a shot opportunity. Rashiel and AD both back to play some defense. Kind of the opposite of what we're used to as Rashiel sends that to the middle of the field. A good pass there. Chunk almost coming in on it, trying to get an angle, but unable to do so. As that one coming right back over AD saying, nope.
Quick to send it straight up and
Rashiel off the roof coming out of nowhere. Oh, that was almost a beauty play.
Oh, Rashiel pulling a spider move.
Oh my goodness, as we are in the Conestoga and an Orb with the seeing eye shot, much like Chunk shot. That one just along the ground, and Conestoga worse for wear, unable to get to it. It's 1-1, 3 minutes, 40 seconds left.
That was a nice little slide in.
Well, you see the Chunk in net there was anticipating a raised shot, and so when you're in the back of the net, you're able to come up and meet the ball, but immediately off the ground, and Rashiel with the shot attempt, a big save from Falcon, but the Chunk coming in, a big shot, and that's top cheddar.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Look at this shot from Chunk. This is just beautiful work from the Condors as he set plays off the face-offs, immediately getting it off the crossbar and then just immediately getting it in the net.
Very nice turnarounds.
Oh,
one goal in, one goal
out. Yes. Immediately as we're back, another face-off. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this one. The first of our best of three matchup is a shot on net by FaZe. Goes in. Oh my goodness.
That's an unfortunate one.
This has been the opposite of our last matchups.
Yeah. These boys are really, when we talk, we are on par. We are on par.
This is a mirror matchup if I've ever seen one. And every single matchup before this has gone save, 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 save. And this one's going goal, 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 goal. We'll see how it continues on halfway through the first matchup.
Chunk sending it back out, thank you.
Chunk has an opportunity to make a big play here as FaZe got hit by Rashiel, trying to get him out of the way. Rashiel staying on it, has full boost, gets a tip on it, but unable to maintain possession as the Condors. But off the wall there, 80. Oh, unable to get it as Chunk coming in, trying to hit it off the crease. And the Chunk, I think he knocked that the wrong way, passes it to Rashiel, a big save. And this is how in front still, Falcon getting it away from the creases. We almost saw another own goal. I think we've got two in the tournament. 80 needs to make a big play here, and he does. The CSU squad making a big attempt at a goal to break the tie, but Conestoga coming right back. 80 and Rashiel almost combining for a goal. The Chunk staying on it, but unable to get it. All 3 members of Conestoga all the way in the attacking zone, but able to come back as 80, making a good play on it. Rashiel in the sky, trying to beat it at midfield.
The Chunk trying to send it back over to their side, trying to get these goals.
Trying to get anything to go as face gets demolished by Chunk. The kill is on display. That one's in front of the net by Orb. Oh, they don't pay for the decision made there as some more midfield action. As that's a really good play by the defending team member of CSU.
Nice save though. 80 pushing it.
As that one's on the wall. They're trying to get it out front, but unable to do so. Chunk with it in his possession, but a good play there again by CSU. They're not letting it be easy for Conestoga here. A 2-2 deadlock tie with 2 minutes left.
Just hoping to see something because right now we're looking at overtime, but we still have almost 2 minutes to go to make a play either from us or the other side.
The Chunk just missing, and that's a goal. That's a goal by Face as no members back of the Conestoga squad and not enough boost of the one defender back. It's 3-2 for CSU as Rashiel just missing that one. Unfortunate for the Conestoga squad as they really need to get one here, and if they're going to score it, it might just be off the face-off.
We might see another face-off goal. And
as there it is, a big shot by Rashiel, but 2 members back from the CSU squad. They had our face-off play scouted, it looks like, but continuing on. Chunk trying to get a hero play off, unable to do so as the clearing attempt by CSU was good, but 80 able to reach it on the ceiling, and lots of air battles going on right now. As that one's cleared by Chunk, we have an opportunity to get some action on. That one's coming in front of the net and might go in, but
Rashiel.
But the big save.
80 said, we are keeping it on your side.
As 80 gets a kill on the goalie who's back. That means it's a 3-on-2 with the ball in Conestoga's favor, but unable to
Rashiel's
capitalize.
scoring himself instead of the ball, unfortunately, but the Chunk is very quick to
That's going to rebound out and unable to capitalize on his Conestoga. 80 making a big play, but Face, again, been the MVP for the CSU squad so far.
1 minute remaining. The Chunk sending it back over to the orange field, really, and Face just...
Conestoga has to get one here. 50 seconds left. They're down a goal, and they are putting the pressure on Chunk. 80 unable to keep it going. Chunk's going to have to make a big defensive play here, and he isn't able to, but Rashiel has got his back. Another shot here by the CSU squad. That one ends up in the corner. It's in front of the net here, and that one hits the crossbar. Conestoga catching a very lucky break. We got 30 seconds, and they have to score.
Rashiel is hoping to, but just off the corner.
Unable to get it, just teasing spectators as that one is staying in the orange zone, but the clear attempt from CSU successful.
Oh, Rashiel sending it back.
If he could get a pass face here, he would be in good sit, but unable to as there's 10 seconds left in this one. Conestoga has to score a goal, but they're on their own side of the court. Keeping it in the air will be paramount here as there's 5 seconds left to go. 2-1, and the ball has to be in the air. Everyone staying on it, and Conestoga unable to hold on. A 2-2 deadlock until the final minutes of that one. Conestoga taking a tough loss. Coach Hurd, though, appreciates the effort by the boys. They know they can win this, and they know that they have to come out and show off something new.
Yeah, and we did talk about whether we'd see them change up their strategy or not, and we did see them kind of continue to play the way that they did, and we'll more than likely see some change up.
Yep.
Probably some more... I don't know if it would be more defense or offense. I'm not sure what way they're going to go.
I would have to say more defense. Having 2 members back is going to be key. The CSU squad scored at least 2 goals because we only had 1 member back, and they were able to win the one-on-one matchup for the ball. So I'm thinking we might see a lot more defense, but we also might see a lot more distractions to try to maintain that 3-on-2 lead. Conestoga almost scoring a goal by killing the goalie and just having it out front, but the defense from the CSU squad able to maintain. What should we expect for this next one? You think it'll be close? You think there'll be goal scoring? You think it'll be 2-2?
I feel like we're going to have another close match.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that
completely.
The
vibes of this game, unlike some of our other
some of the other matchups, yeah. It's,
like our 6-0, but...
yeah, it's been a lot different in this one, and the thing I'm curious to see is, yes, they won Colorado State. That's the other CSU, is Colorado State, but Cleveland State University, they did win, but who's to say they also don't make changes?
Yeah.
They could come out and show us something new as we're hopping into the second matchup of our best of 3 here as Rashiel immediately gets that to go into the corner, but the boys moving back, getting their boosts. Falcon trying to get it out of the zone, and they do.
Chunk just couldn't get in there fast enough. They really
Oh
said-
no, as Rashiel back for the save as 80 almost knocked that into his own net. Rashiel bailing him out here as Chunk trying to make a juggle play on that one. Is going to try to get a rebound off for one of his teammates to come. Oh, almost cements that one in, but unable to. As the two members of the Orange Squad kissing, hugging, as 80 comes in, tries to make a hero play, and he can't. And Chunk tries to as well, but Orb, a brilliant save as Rashiel comes in, and Conestoga trying to keep the pressure on the Orange Squad, able to clear it, and now they're on the pressure themselves.
And CSU really putting the pressure on.
Oh, a big save by Rashiel again. An epic save for that one, just on the line there as CSU putting on so much pressure. They have possession. They're putting it on net, but all three members of Conestoga back trying to make a play on this. Chunk unable to get the ball here. 80 makes a smart play on that one as the Falcon makes a good play on that, but they need to get it in front of the net here. Conestoga 80-0, a minute into this match.
And we might see, like we said, we might see a very close matchup where it's just either defense all around or goals all around. But whoever gets that first goal will probably be writing the match.
Oh, of course, as there's been two intense shot opportunities for CSU in the early goings of this one. Conestoga not quite able to get the same opportunities so far as CSU doing something right here, but Rashiel makes a huge save as Conestoga looking to clear into the orange side of the court. A big pass to Chunk as Chunk just hits it over the net. That's disappointing.
But
as that is a
80's
set
there
play.
to make sure that it does not go far.
They're trying to counter the clearing attempt. That one's going in front of the net. It's
80!
Rashiel and 80 both combined for it, and 80 gets to it as we see here. That's Face.
The power of friendship.
Of course, Face knocking it into the center of the court. The attempted clear attempts. They want to hit that curved wall on the ramp so the ball goes straight up. Unable to do that was Face. I think it got tipped on the way to the wall, and it just ends up right in front of the net. As we have a sky chance for Falcon there, knocking it all the way into the Conestoga end. Off the face-off, Conestoga up 1-0, a big shot attempt, and it's back for the squad of CSU!
From a long, pretty much a full court shot.
And 80 didn't look too impressed with that. Maybe give him a little yawn as... there's the smiles from the boys, giving him a little tease on that one as the Conestoga Condors are up 2-0. 3 minutes left here as they're playing some good footy.
They are.
It's been a good attempt here. Face trying to kill 80 and 80 doing a little sidestep to get out of the way, but no one back for Conestoga. Oh, Rashiel, that is not the correct net, buddy. Oh no, as CSU gets one to put them right back into this one. Rashiel, excellent play for Orange.
You can see the Trunk trying to get in there just to push it, but just the ball went away from him.
Yeah, just too much away from him. The CSU squad able to capitalize on this one. Conestoga has to win this matchup if they want to force a third game against CSU.
Yeah, and 80 coming in, really showing some of his skills off right there.
Yeah, just being aggressive with it as there's the Chunk beating Orb to it and then getting to it a second time, knocking it in front of the net, but Falcon on the defense. This has been right back and forth again.
Rashiel trying to push it, but...
Good play there by Rashiel.
80 coming in to follow up with Rashiel play.
The ball just floating in the corner here. This is anyone's ball. It's the Chunk. Oh, it comes in and he had an open net opportunity there. The defense from CSU effective. Falcon's going to try to put this on net, but 80 with the good defense. And Chunk, the good car positioning. Car checking the man attempting to score the goal there as the Falcon is putting on the pressure, and all of CSU is putting up pressure right now. They want to even this one up so bad.
They really do, and they just want to keep that lead on
That's a big save is going to be needed here from Conestoga, and unable to do so. These low shots beating the Conestoga air defenders. You could see them here. You see Rashiel just waiting in air for the ball to be raised, and it just wasn't. Rolled along the grounds now. It's 2-2. A minute 49 left.
There's still hope.
There is very much so still hope, but they do not want to lose this one. They have qualified to play tomorrow, but they don't want to lose this one.
Yeah, I mean, why keep taking losses when you can just keep adding the wins to your books?
As Chunk takes down Face, there's only 2 members of the CSU squad, but Face with a well-timed respawn, able to come on the attack, and all 3 members of CSU.
Ooh, Rashiel, thank you.
Very good defense there. It's a mid-air battle. Chunk able to get the ball as we're here at midcourt, and Chunk wins the ball battle on the top. Rashiel coming in for the dunk attempt.
80, come on, someone, boys.
Come in on it, as that one's coming in front of the net. Falcon with a big save too. Chunk trying to stop that one at mid-court as there's another demolition.
80.
Oh my goodness. Conestoga trying to score. They don't want to see overtime, and they definitely do not want to be tied 2-2 and play keepy-uppy.
Yeah, no kidding.
As AD knocks that one into the zone, fluttering up top the net here. No one on CSU able to make a play on it, but they do get a clear as Rashiel knocks that one back into the orange zone. And the Chunk following up on it, trying to get something to happen. They're going to try to be centering the ball here. Rashiel with an opportunity to give it. Oh, AD, almost. Rashiel and AD trying to combine for a goal here. Chunk just trying to keep it on net. A dunk attempt, unable to go. Rashiel and Orb tying on the ball battle. That one knocked in front, no one back. Chunk has to make a good play, and he does. 20 seconds left. The Chunk. Big goal by the Chunk, making it 3-2. Both of us here in the booth holding our breaths as he slowly, alone in front of the net, hits that one upside down. A little bit of the finesse, a little bit of the skill. Makes it 3-2. 21 seconds left.
Hopefully we just win this face-off.
As Rashiel unable to win it, 80 also unable to get to the ball. That's Orb, Face, Falcon combining, putting the ball not quite into the Conestoga zone as Rashiel raises up, climbs on mountains. Another crossbar attempt. 4 seconds left and Conestoga has a 1-goal lead, but the ball is in the air in the CSU possession. Rashiel saying, get out of my zone. Still in the air though, the game of keepy-uppy, but it's CSU with the responsibility as Conestoga just wants to knock this down. Chunk trying to have it hit the grounds, but still unable to. It's in the Conestoga zone, still in the air. 80 knocking it away, has boost, but unable to hit it. If it hits the wall, it stays alive, and it won't. Off the ground, 3-2. I've never been more scared of the keepy-uppy game.
Yep, that was a good keepy-uppy.
Yes, the heart's pounding for the Conestoga Condors right now, as that's a 3-2 win to go into our third game in our best of 3 series. Oh my goodness, Willow, we just need one more to advance on.
I just want to bring up the fact that Chunk has 9 shots on goal.
9?
9.
He was all over that game. No saves, not needed when you are just striker extraordinaire. Tied up 1-1 with CSU. And no way he gets 9 shots again.
That's crazy. And 2 of those 9 shots were goals.
Oh, of course. He definitely put the team on his back, and the first goal being just a seeing eye shot, end-to-end goal. Both teams scoring weird ones.
They did, but also Rashiel had a nice 4 saves, 80 with 2.
Yeah, some good
So you
work.
can see kind of the strat that they went for on who's, hey, keep the ball safe. And Chunk was like, it's okay, I got you, boys.
Yeah, and it's what you're saying, is keep the ball safe, and that change of strategies. Chunk is typically the member of Conestoga that stays back and is a lot more conservative with his play, a lot more reliable, to say. But in that one, no, going all out on the aggressive side and paying off for Conestoga, scoring a goal late to bring them up 3-2.
Yeah. Love to see it.
You love to see it. The boys locked in again at their computers as we are set to start the last matchup of our match against CSU.
Oh, Chunk coming in to steal it from Face.
But unable to get to it. Rashiel has full boost, tries to come up and get to it, but unable to. They have numbers back. 80 making a great save, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the ball just in the air. CSU has been taking it to Conestoga to start this one off, but Conestoga right back in the other zone. 80 with a smart recall on that, but unable to do it as that looks like a goal for the CSU side.
It's unfortunate, but what is that goal celebration?
That was a pretty funny one as the max aggression from the Conestoga side. All 3 members past midfield at the exact same time comes back to bite them as the bang bang pew pew finger guns coming out there. It's the first time we've seen that.
That is.
That was Orb scoring the goal for the CSU squad, but Conestoga wants to get it back immediately in front of the net here. 80 unable to capitalize on that one. Right back into the Conestoga zone. CSU has the aggression.
And it's good to see from these boys that they are sending at least one person back to their net to make sure that their butts are covered.
Yeah,
because CSU has been pushing for it no matter what. They are gunning for this net, and the same for the Condors, but CSU just
CSU with a long shot attempt here. That's going to rebound really nicely for the squad, but a really big save by Rashiel coming down off the wall. Chunk as well, getting credit for the save from the game. Both guys combining to save them in a pinch. That one going all the way down the field in front of the net. Rashiel unable to capitalize on it. And oh my goodness, the pinch attempt ends up right back in their squad, but missing the net. CSU keeping Conestoga's chances alive. It's still a 1-0 game.
It's a wild, crazy game so far.
This has been intense in both ways. Conestoga, though, definitely been in their own end a lot more than they'd like to be.
Sometimes that is okay, though. If you can just on
shot
the
off the crossbar,
chance.
unable to get to it. That one's just floating. Gonna be off the crossbar again, but unable to get a dunk attempt is CSU. 80 able to clear it, and he's gonna make something happen here. An intense play, but Ward plays good defense, good car positioning.
80's
been all over it.
And he's been dribbling this ball really well.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things he's best at, seeing him in just the hub practicing is constant dribble practices. Chunk, good car positioning again, good defenses. 80 trying to work its way up. That's going to bounce well off the corner for somebody, and it does go in the CSU favor. Chunk knocking it in front. There's going to be a shot opportunity, but unable to get to it is Brashiel. Falcon playing good defense here. Face able to get to it, but Conestoga now buzzing. Chunk playing good defense, has max boost. He could follow this up, but he doesn't. It's going all the way back into the zone of Conestoga, but Brashiel able to get up there to it. Oh no, that's coming down in 80. A beautiful save. That's as close as it gets. Conestoga has to capitalize on this. They must ride the momentum of the big save, but ends up with a demolition. Rashiel, 80, both in their own zone. Chunk, just solo effort, unable to get to it. It's 1-0. 2 minutes left in this matchup as Conestoga's all over it.
Will we see 80? Nope.
We will not. 80 will miss that one as it goes back into the Conestoga end. 80 getting his max boost. We could see another fun dribble, maybe even end-to-end here as the CSU squad is putting on all of the pressure. Something clicked for them between match 1, match 2, and match 3. It's been a whole new different look from that squad all 3 times. But Rashiel has an open lane, just Orb back, and Orb makes the save. I can't lie to you, it's so hard to do that, and these players make it look so easy.
It is, and it's so frustrating as us watching it, because you're
expecting something huge and nothing, as there's a demolition. 80 going down as the ball going right back over. That's a set play, but a demolition for his troubles.
It looked like Rashiel was going for face right then.
As the ball is just ending up in midfield, Conestoga only has 80 seconds left in this one to make something happen. It's just been in their end throughout this entire matchup. This is the mass match of the best of 3, and Conestoga has to get something to go here. 1 minute, 10 seconds.
This has been by far the most level field game.
Yeah. Both of these teams just neck and neck, and a big shot from Chunk, but unable to get it as Falcon makes a really, really effective save there. Effective, I say, because it's all the way back in the Conestoga zone. 2 members back of CSU as they get a big kill there, but that could give 80 a chance to make a big defensive effort here as Conestoga, 40 seconds left, has to tie this one up if they want to keep going, as 80 back to play defense, but all of CSU is coming on strong.
Hopefully the
Chunk has an attempt. Chunk has an opportunity here if he dribbles this one effectively.
Come on, buddy.
A pass to 80. 80's going to try to get this one centered, but unable to do so. Rashiel is going to be back, but no boost. It's going to be very difficult for him to make the proper play, and 80 gives him the support necessary.
Falcon, there goes 80.
They got 15 seconds left, and they need a goal. The ball in the air over the Conestoga side, and that one in. Falcon, beautiful car position. A very good angle on that one, and just a difficult goal to score, and he's able to get it done. CSU with a very good showing here, but 12 seconds left. How do you feel? What are the odds? 50%? We could score 2? 10%?
50.
I like the confidence. 12 seconds. Clock doesn't start until the ball is hit. They need to score one early and give themselves at least 3 seconds to get the ball in the air. As no one's back, Chunk has an opportunity for a goal, and that's it. They got 3 seconds, right as I said. What the heck? 3 seconds left. That's exactly how much time is required to go in, get the ball in the air, play some keepy-uppy, and force some overtime. A little late to start the goals, but Conestoga still has a chance here. They got 3 seconds. The ball has to go up. CSU was going to try to keep it on the air, and they do. If the ball goes in the air, keep it, and they don't. CSU, very good positioning, keeping the ball on the ground, as that's it for Conestoga, losing 2-1 in the 3rd matchup. Very good matchups.
Very good. This was probably one of the best showcase games of just how
competitive.
Yeah, and just how well these players play.
Oh, yeah. And just how talented the Conestoga Condors and both the CSU squad are, for that matter. Very good Rocket League being played from both sides. Neck and neck, and 2-1, the Condors fall.
Fortunately, but we won so many matches today.
We had a really, really good day. Nothing to scoff at, nothing to shake their head at, and the boys should not be disappointed after the day they've had.
I think these boys deserve some stickers.
They deserve some stickers, yes, from our very own Willow Bridges. But Willow, I gotta ask you, from one caster to another, who was the Condors MVP for their matchup so far on the day?
Honestly, I want to say 80, but Rashiel.
Yeah, Rashiel, his goal scoring, the goal scoring ability is
I want to know the amount of goals that man has collected today.
Yeah, it's been unreal, and I'm not sure if we're going to have another matchup or not today, but I know that the Conestoga Condor squad should be very proud of what they've done so far on this Saturday. And I know for a fact they'll be going on to play tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to that. Sadly, I will not be able to commentate for that one, but I know for a fact I'll be watching the later games.
Absolutely.
It was a very good outing for Conestoga today. And Willow, your first real opportunity to see the team, and your first time ever calling them.
Yeah, and it's been an intense roller coaster.
Oh yeah, but you are discovering the fun that comes with Rocket League, and the fun that comes with specifically our Rocket League squad.
Absolutely.
How incredible they play, and how just consistently fun the matchups are to watch.
It is, and I understand why dads watch sports now.
Ah, you get it, guys.
I get it.
For reference, here at Conestoga Esports, we talk amongst each other, and we tell each other how to prepare. And every single match that we have, Call of Duty, CSGO, or CS2, excuse me, League of Legends, and Valorant, none of them are close to real sports. And that's the joy of esports. You get a lot of unique opportunities to see stuff you've never seen. And then there's Rocket League, which is the best combination of all time of both Formula 1, hockey, and soccer, and boxing almost.
Really, any sport you can think of, this game pretty much just
it's a combination of a lot of them, and it is so much fun. And you've now gotten your opportunity to meet the team, meet the players, and it's so sad that this is going to be one of their last season together as a unit, as they've really put on and done some good work with each other.
It has, and today showcased that.
Oh, clearly,
yeah.
So much so. I mean, the biggest thing that we ran with before the game started was the comms, how good they would be and how fast they would be, and how much recovery and how much supporting the other team members was on display here. And the passing, the goals, the crossing, everything was just on point for Conestoga. There's not much, of course they're going to go practice, they're going to go improve, but there's nothing glaring that I can point at and say, please do this better next time.
Yeah, every time you would be like, oh, maybe, keep getting goals. They'd be like, okay, it's okay. We're covering it.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to play again tonight. I don't think we will. Yes, that was our last game, but tomorrow, 2 p.m., you can watch the Conestoga Condors resume play in the tournament. Willow, any last words about the game, about the stream? Something you noticed?
It's fun.
I
felt like a dad watching hockey late at night.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of breath holding.
Lots of breath holding, lots of heart pounding, and a lot of fun. I want to give a thank you to Six Sigma, Nike, the Conestoga College, and Conestoga Students Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on our Saturday afternoon stream. We will see you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
We
are Condors.